Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It has been. If you hear this one? Can you guys hear me on this one? Yeah, well, I've already tried restarting the USB mic 2 or 3 times, and it didn't fix the problem. Hey, Tara, how are you? I might just run the troubleshooter on the microphone right quick. Give me a second. hey, I see. Something I did got it working. Right, right. I'm getting levels on Streamlabs. Can you guys hear that? Alright, good. Oh, that was a doozy, wasn't it? Anyway, as I was saying, it feels like it's been an eternity, but it's only been a couple of weeks. Wait, no? Broke again? What is going on? It worked and now it's low and now it's super high and now it's perfect. What the F is going on? Okay. Everything good? I'm not blowing your ears out and you can actually hear me? How about now? I realized I had not muted the headset mic, so you were getting a double dose. Better now? Alright. Third time's a charm. It's so good to be back. Felt like it had been an eternity, but I checked, it's actually only been a couple of weeks. But in Stream World, I suppose that is a really long time. I'm really happy to be back. I'm really glad you guys are here. We are going to play some Silent Hill. It's mega loud. Yeah, it's pinging into the red on my settings here, too. How's that? Better? More normal? Now it's hitting yellow, which is where you usually want it. We're going to play some Silent Hill. So, first of all, I hope everyone's had a good couple of weeks. Mine's had its ups and downs, but I'm doing well overall. And we are jumping into the second of 6 required playthroughs in order to get the maximum perfect ranking in Silent Hill 1. My goal for tonight is just to do that second playthrough. This one's going to be on normal difficulty, because as I mentioned during the first run, every single New Game Plus ramps the difficulty up 1, which is why I played on easy in the first run. So this is the normal one. I'll be going for the bad plus ending. We got the bad ending in the first run. Remember, in order to get the 10-star, you need to have seen all 4 endings among all the other requirements. So, we are going to go for the bad plus ending, which is where we still fight the incubator as the final boss, as opposed to the incubus. But this run, we are going to save Sybil, rather than kill her. And I'm still going to go for as many items as I can. I'm going to try to go faster and save less this time. In terms of, training up for the 10-star run. I'm still not going to stress killing more enemies until the third playthrough, the one on hard, because that's when I'm going to start actually getting a feel for how many bullets it's going to take and when I need to go out of my way to get extra kills. So we've been farting around long enough with tech issues, and I think we should just jump in. So let's go. Also, of course, I do want to say hello, Alex. Hello, Sauna. Hello, Tara. Hello, Lone Wonder. Hello, ZJ. It's so good to have all of you back. It is a real pleasure. I hope everyone's had a good couple of weeks. Here, I'll restart it just so we can all see that sexy, sexy intro. You want me to play PT? If you have a good way to do it on PC, I would love to stream it, because I adore PT. The car crash that started it all. Alright. So, pro tip, don't ever do continue. So you can see we have that gold next fear because we've already done our first playthrough. The biggest differences in next fear mode are... Whoa, Apotham! Hello! Welcome back. It's so good to see you, and thank you so much for the resub. 20 months. We're getting on 2 years, my friend. That's incredible. Thank you. And good to have you back. It's so nice to see you. So the biggest differences in next fear mode are we'll have some extra pickups. Namely, we're able to get the gas can this time, which means we can get either the rock drill or the chainsaw. It's only one or the other, not both on this run. We can't use them. Using them tanks our ranking, but we can get them along with the channeling stone from the convenience store. So, and like I said, it also kicks up the difficulty 1 notch from whatever you played before. So my first run was on easy, so this next fear mode will be on normal. And finally, you skip the very intro sequence where you first go down the alley and Harry gets the lighter out. When you replay a next fear game, you always start immediately in the cafe. I'm going to skip the CG cutscenes because this is our second run and we are playing for time. Remember that when we get to that final playthrough, in order to get the best ranking, we have to clear the game in 90 minutes or less, so we have no time to waste. So yeah, these next couple playthroughs I'm going to focus on speed, and then I'm going to focus on getting my kill count up, because those were the things I was really missing. Oh good, we can skip the dialogue scenes too. It's going to be key. Yes, flashlight. Yes, map. Yes, health drink. Yes, health drink. Yes, kitchen knife. Now let's equip our handgun. Let me get myself back with the controls real quick. Okay, there we go. I'm ready.
What's that? Huh, radio. What's going on with that radio?
Yeah, Apotham, if you want to see a leisurely playthrough, just go look at the first run.
This is not a dream. What's happening to this place?
Health is fine. We will take the trusty radio. And we will get out of here. I'm not going to try to keep it to the 2 saves just yet on this run. Recall that when we finally go for the prize on that 6th playthrough, we can only save twice. I have a pretty good idea of where I want to do those saves. For now, I'm just going to try to cut back a little bit, so to speak. Bounce down to the Queen Burger, get the health drink. Some extra handgun ammo over here. Now, one thing that I'm already very sure of in terms of getting a faster clear time is you don't need to wait to get the 3 Eclipse keys. So I'm just going to do that and avoid some backtracking. I also know we want all the handgun ammo we can possibly get. So here's the key of Woodman. This game is so much like a bad hangover. Oh no, it's not a dream. No, it's not a dream. Well, Harry even says he feels like he's been run over by a truck. That's pretty hangover-ish, right? I could have sworn there were handgun bullets. Somewhere in this alleyway, but... Reinforcements, huh? Well, that's no fair. Well, maybe this is what I had in mind. Bugger off. Alright, so I know the second key is on the south end of Elroy Street. Uh-oh. It's gonna make me start over. My emulator broke. Tara, thank you so much for the host. Yeah, guys, my emulator crashed. We're gonna have to start over. Good thing we're at the very beginning, huh? No, the host didn't crash the game. That was just, has to have just been a coincidence. Alright, well, we'll skip the intro this time around. Frankly, I wish I had a save state, but I'm not sure where that'll pop me. Yeah, we're back in the school if I do a save state, so we need to reset. Faux real. Well, here we go. Once more unto the breach. We don't skip anything. We do. And then I just hit continue by mistake. It's alright. It's alright. I tell you what, though. I'm going to start occasionally save stating just in case of a crash. Because I do not consider it cheating to load a state in the event of a crash. It's not the same as state loading if I lose, obviously. Won't be doing that. Alright, here we go.
What's that? Huh. Radio. What's going on with that radio?
Good question, Harry.
This is not a dream. What's happening to this place?
Flying naked rat. You know, ZJ, I'm gonna be honest. The answer to that question is yes. I do often talk to myself, especially since quarantine started. I feel like I'm probably not alone in that either. Alright. Oh, ZJ, I played this when it first came out, and you're not kidding. This game scared the bejesus out of my 14-year-old self. Like, I wasn't even that young, but there just hadn't been anything like it. Where are you? Nice, there he is. I see you. Oh, that's right. Run away. Oh shoot, that's not even the way I wanted to go. Alex, that was hilarious. Well, I didn't see anything else in this alleyway, so I'm pretty sure we can actually just go straight for the key. Alright, got our key of Woodman. Got our health drink. And ZJ, the kick, for good measure, or who was that said that? Yeah, that was you. If your radio is still going, the enemy actually isn't dead yet. So the kick is a way to finish it off and get credit for the kill in your stats without wasting a bullet. Of course, you need to kill a certain number of enemies by shooting, and a certain number of enemies by fighting. And the kicks count as fighting kills, so I'm going to try to get a better mix of shooting and fighting kills, and because I was way under the required kill count in my first run, if anything gets directly in my way, like all these things are, I'm going to try killing them, just to see how much closer that gets me to the required kill numbers. Yeah, ZJ, the radio emits static whenever an enemy's nearby. See how we hear nothing right now? Nothing but blissful silence? That means we're good. So I think that was... I forgot to look if that was the key of Lion or key of Scarecrow, but it was one of the two. So the third key is going to be up here on the right. Sometimes when you land a hit like that, enemies actually run away. It sounds like he's circling back, though. Hearing a PTSD effect for future static sounds. You know, you're not wrong. The radio is actually a staple of the Silent Hill series. The radio with its static is... It's definitely in the first 3 games. Alright, so... Search the trunk of the police car for the key of Lion. Got some handgun bullets next to it. Now we've got the 3 keys we need. I still want to drop by the convenience store. Bastards. Where is he? The camera's not doing me any favors. Got him. Oh, there's still another enemy close by. And I don't have that many bullets. There we go. Alright, on to the convenience store. This should be it. Now this one's an easy dodge. Okay. There's, I think, 3 health drinks and a first aid kit and the channeling stone and a save point in here. Oh, but no, I didn't unlock the channeling stone. You only unlock the channeling stone after you get the good plus ending. I forgot that detail. So no channeling stone yet, but that's fine. We'll get the health items, and I am going to go ahead and make a real save here, because we're still kind of in training mode. Alright, next stop is the alleyway. The one from the intro, although we didn't see the intro this time, but that's okay. Although I lied. We're going to Harry's Crash Jeep for another health drink. We're doing that first. Wrong button. Alright, so here's Harry's Crash Jeep. My car, too banged up to drive. Where's Cheryl? Hope she's safe. There's another health drink in there. Ollie into grind into shooting flying rats. 720 back corkscrew into cutscene. Dreaming up the Tony Hawk Silent Hill crossover, boys. I like it. I mean, wow, Harry's aim is a lot worse when you kick up the difficulty. I need to bear that in mind and hold down the aim button a little longer each time. Anyway, while you can pick up the 3 keys, the doghouse doesn't spawn, or the doghouse isn't interactable until you do find Cheryl's clues. So you can't skip the sketchbooks, and I don't think you should skip the ammo or the steel pipe in here anyway. To school.
Isn't the Cheryl...
My county's on orange alert. Oh, sorry, ZJ, I missed your question about the story. Basically, you haven't missed much. The story is that we're a single dad with a 7-year-old daughter who are coming to Silent Hill for a vacation. On the way into town, we crashed our Jeep. When we woke up, it was snowing and foggy like this, despite the fact that it's the middle of July. Oh, cheap! That was a cheap shot. So it's snowing and foggy despite it being the middle of July. Our daughter's missing. So we went down that alleyway I was just in to look for her. And we got teleported into some kind of nightmare. We got knocked unconscious by monsters inside the nightmare. But then when we woke up, we were in that cafe. We met a police officer named Sybil, who gave us a gun and went out to look for reinforcements. And that gets you right to where I started playing. Kill it. Oh, it's dead. Nice. That was also cheap. We're doing okay, though. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think there are more items in an alleyway this way. Maybe on a bench, too. Zippy! Hey, bud, how you doing? It's good to see you. Welcome here. Welcome. We're actually still okay. Still tired, but good. I'm actually feeling pretty alert and pretty good. Best of all worlds, as it were. Back in Silent Hill, looking for Cheryl. Just like old times. Alright, so here are more sketchbook pages. Doghouse, Levin Street. Now we go back to where those dogs were. Now, with the sketchbook pages, Harry will search the doghouse for the house key. We can roll on in here. Grab a first aid kit. Handgun ammo. Lights out guerrilla radio, shoot that naked rat down. Health drink. Handgun ammo. Goes to change the spare key location. Something's written on the map hanging on the wall. But we already have the 3 Eclipse keys, because we're speedrunning. It's unlocked. What? It's getting dark again. What's going on? More health drinks, that's a big yes. Huh! The emulator crashed. Good thing I save stated. Don't worry, guys. This time I save stated. We're not going to lose any progress on that one. Save states for crashes only, but they're allowed for crashes. See? Of course, now I am cheating a little, because I know this fucknut's coming right at me. He ran away and I lost 2 bullets without getting a kill for my trouble. Serpentine! There's a health drink and handgun ammo up there. How is my health? I need a health drink. I have a ton. Let me look at my map. I remember where the items are if I look for them on the map. Okay, yeah, there's some ammo in the south alleyway. Back here. As long as the radio's quiet, I can actually go slow and carefully look for it, which is nice. Ah! I hate you! It's not him. It's a dog. There's still another one somewhere. I think that's it until we get to the school bus, as far as pickups go, which is all I'm really interested in out here. Yeah. I know my ammo reserves look good, but you'd be amazed just how fast we chew through them once we're inside the school, fighting demon children and what have you. So you want to save ammo out here as much as you can. Inside the school bus, we have 2 more health drinks. All children are demons. Oh. Yeah, they don't all have literal knives and literally try to murder you like the ones in this game. Into the school. Bye, doggos. That you know of. Yeah, fair point. And although I will also say, in a lot of ways, things are much calmer inside the school, even though it's like a dungeon. Alright, there's the map of the school. I'm not bothering with the clues, we're just going to solve the puzzles in order, because we're playing for speed. I do want the handgun ammo back here, though. Hit the infirmary next. Kids in my middle school set each other's hair on fire. Wow. That's some next level shit. First aid kit. And I'll do a real save. And a save state, which, as I said, I will only use in the event of a crash. To the courtyard! Oh yeah, that little thing. I don't think there's any utility to any of these rooms. Well, I don't... Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't actually remember, but I don't think so. By the third playthrough, I'll have the exact locations of absolutely everything memorized. But for now, this is all useless, so we should just go to the second floor. Ortalius Grande. This game doesn't have door animations. You're thinking of Resident Evil, my friend. But we are playing old school survival horror, for what that's worth. We'll unlock that one, but we're not going to bother. We'll try the bathrooms on this floor first. What if one of them was fine and just wanted to hug? Well, then they died. Oh yes, the tears. One of these two has ammo in it. I think it's the one here on the second floor. Hey, look, I'm right. I traded 8 bullets for 15. No, 7. 7 bullets for 15. That is a good trade. Usually, if you can actually enter a classroom, it's got some purpose to it, but not always. Health drink here. Good, good. Finally, some help arrived. Now you're making me feel bad. Not really. I'm quite certain about the evil of these kids. Alright, so this is the lab equipment room. The only thing we need out of here is the chemical. Fine. Oh, Sonny, you don't have to apologize. I find it amusing. Mortalius, how are you? Feels like it's been a while since I've seen you. How are you living, my friend? How's life treating you? What you been up to? Everybody safe from the world-ending plague? Alright, so use the chemical on the hand in here. And we get the gold medallion. Uh-oh. Fuck. Where are you? I'm doing alright, Mortalius. I mean, I do live in the States, so we all have fucking COVID. As you know. Yeah, there's nothing in the other room. I remember that for sure. And then the second classroom always has the enemies in it. We all have COVID because we none have common sense. Yeah, no, my county is back in, safer at home level orange, so. Shit's still open, which I find kind of mind-boggling, but, it's only allowed to operate at 25% capacity. Alright, so we'll save the music room corridor till we're ready to actually play around in there. Same with the basement. And stay down. Well, I do feel like a lot of the European countries had a lot more common sense than the US did. Of course, a lot of the European countries are major hotspots right now, too. I know, like, France and Spain and Italy, at least, are all back in, like, very serious trouble. I'm just gonna take my ammo and leave if it's all the same to you. Why bother icing more enemies? Well, because I need to kill, like, everything I can for the eventual 10-star ranking, but I don't need to do it now, you feel me? Alright, so we have to put our gold medallion in. A golden sun. Which countries are you talking about, Tara? The ones that actually have COVID reasonably under control, or the ones that don't? Alright, we're gonna skip the cat scare. I'm sorry, but there's just no reason to do it in a speed run. We don't actually get any items. So do the silver puzzle. Oops. Oh, I messed up the order. This is it. Bam. How's my ammo supply? Like, oh, it's fine. I was gonna say, I feel good about it, but I also feel like I should check on it. Alright, silver medallion goes here. A silver moon. Now it's time for the basement. Only open door down here is the boiler room. We will push the switch. And we're about to head to the Nightmare School, so I'm gonna do another real save right quick. Well, I think the problem is, in every country, regardless of what mandates the government hands down, I think what you're seeing is there's some subset of the population that just doesn't comply with the orders, whether they're mandatory or voluntary. So you can't rely on people to collectively have their shit together, so if you want to stay safe, you just need to stay the fuck at home. That's all you can do. And here we are at the Nightmare School. Yay! A person is smart, but people are stupid. Actually, I think he said something like, people are dumb, panicky animals. But, close. Yeah, I agree completely with that assessment, Tara. I forgot I should definitely search the storage room here, too. Because it's open this time. Has an item we'll actually need. A rubber ball. Oh, Tara, I wasn't giving you shit. I just think the full quote about dumb panicky animals is a little funnier. This classroom has the picture card. Come on, Harry. There you go. Crap. NXOGG, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Thanks for... Yes, I am. EPSXE. See, I did take a hit, so... And I actually need a health drink. Go figure. You love the Silent Hill series? Well, you will find yourself in good company here. Bring you to your childhood? Gladly. Alright. We'll unlock the courtyard from this side. I'm gonna hit the front area before... because I do want this amp pool. Well, it looks like we baited him in a merry little chase. DX1 when? I mean, anytime. I have a ton of games to play. And a lot of open projects, so... I kind of feel like being a variety streamer for a while. Just play one thing one night, another thing the next. As I have time to actually play things. But... Alright, let's head into here. Got some fresh handgun ammo. Don't mind if I do. We need the picture card to unlock this door. Now we can unlock the regular door. And I forget which one it is, but one of these is the weird teleporter bathroom. It's the girls' room. I would know if I just looked at the map. Based on the load time, I think we just warped to the second floor. Yep, we did. So there's nothing in here. Second floor boys' room has a nice ammo stash. 2 handgun clips and a box of shotgun shells. Yeah, boy. Now we can warp back to the first floor girls' room. Which I think is equally empty. Now the first floor boys' room is an important spot. A lot of people miss this and they suffer for it, I assure you. The shotgun lives in here. Yeah, get that shotgun. Ah, yes, this is where we get our phone call. First, some more handgun ammo. skip the cutscene because we are trying for speed. Yeah, I didn't think there were any items here. Unlock this. And up to the second floor. Yay! So before I mess with much of anything else, I'll go ahead and take care of the roof. Before you can actually interact with the puzzle, you have to look at the key. There's a hanging key. It's just out of reach. And now we can plug this with the rubber ball we got from storage. Used the rubber ball. Too bad we can't skip this long-ass cutscene. Alright, Sona, thanks a lot. It was a pleasure having you. Sleep well. And thank you again for the resub. I really appreciate it. Alright, so we've washed the key down. But where? I'm gonna zip all the way down to the first floor and just go ahead and get it. Because it's out in the courtyard. Classroom key. Yes, please. Oh wow, Tara. It's hard to say. You're not just because police enjoy so many ridiculous protections. You're not likely to succeed in any kind of like civil harassment suit against a cop. Like you weren't arrested or anything extreme like that, right? I'm not trying to be callous. That's really, really terrible, but the qualified immunity that they give to cops, like, you know, you would at least. What's irritating about this is if it wasn't a cop and somebody was harassing you like that, I would say it is at least worth talking to a lawyer, but given that it is a cop, I don't think so. You know, NX, Dino Crisis is actually the one survival horror series I have not played. I've been meaning to try it sometime, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. Well, cops are specially granted qualified immunity. Like, a lot of people were talking about it back when the George Floyd protests first broke out. But the bottom line is, it's almost impossible to win a civil lawsuit against a police officer. They enjoy extra protections that the rest of us don't, especially if the shit they get up to is while they're working. So yeah, I think talking to a lawyer would be a waste of time and money, because cops they're too protected. And if you talk to the wrong lawyer, they'll lie to you and tell you do have a case just so they can take your money. No, I mean, it's not an oversight, it's wrong. The system is designed to protect police in a lot of really fucked up ways. Yeah, exactly, Zippy. You can kind of see the rationale, but I agree with you. It's certainly done more harm than good over the years. Tolga! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. It is great to see you. How are you, my friend? We're just enjoying the sights of Silent Hill. Getting a little touristy here. Alright, NX. Sleep well. Thank you for coming here all the way from Chile. I appreciate it. I hope we'll see more of you in the future. You know, I have had my ups and downs, Tolga, but all things considered, I am doing pretty well, especially tonight. Alright, there's the library reserve. Don't miss the first aid kit in here. There are some special books in here, but since we're playing for time, we don't actually need to read them. Well, and when it comes to like stopping someone just to talk to them, like this is not to belittle what you went through, Tara, in any way, shape, or form, but if the cop didn't frisk you and didn't arrest you or anything like that, then you're going to be really hard pressed to prove that you were really damaged by having to have a conversation. Right. And all the cop has to do is say, well, when I first saw her, I had a reasonable suspicion, and then after I talked to her, it became clear that she wasn't, and I let her go. I didn't do anything wrong. Crap. Health is still okay, though. That's nice. Down to level 1. Oh, yay, it's almost boss time. I hate this fucking thing. This is easily the hardest boss in the game, which is kind of funny since it's the first one. But this thing kills you... This thing kills you way more than any other boss. Well, at least it does me. Yeah, and I'm sorry I can't say anything more optimistic, but I do want to save you time and money because... Alright. I think one more left turn on the right valve should do it. Bam! Now this is where we go save. And oh yes, equip our shotgun. we don't have to deal with that stupid puzzle again. Yeah, the way the laws are written, Tara, the cop wouldn't even have to deny saying what he said. All he would have to do is say that when he approached you, he had a reasonable suspicion that you were, in fact. And then, after a conversation with her, I realized I was mistaken, and so I backed off and let her go. What did I do wrong? And legally speaking, that would be that. He wouldn't even have to deny saying it. Oh, absolutely. No, it was very wrong. And I'm not saying he did have a reasonable suspicion. I think he probably was just a jackass. But it's all a matter of what can and can't be proven, and where the presumptions go. Especially dealing with police. Alright. First try! Who's the boss? What's funny is that thing really is the hardest boss in the game. Just because that split head attack is an insta-kill if you don't shoot it fast enough. So the first of the 2 saves I'm allowed in the big 10-star playthrough is typically at the end of the Nightmare School right before fighting that boss. Excellent. Alright, so we got the K. Gordon key. I am going to go ahead and use the health drink. Just so everything's nicely at max. Alright, Tolga, thanks a lot. I appreciate you stopping by. I really appreciate the resub. Hope life's treating you well. Alright, so we just got... That just gave us the objective to go to the church. I'm going to save, and then I am going to pause the emulator and take a little break. I've already been going 41 minutes. Oh, we're really going to need to up the ante to do this speed run. Because I'm not halfway through the game, and I'm almost halfway through my time limit. So I'm going to run up and use the restroom. I'll be right back. And I am back. Apologies for the delay. Let's see. Tara, up to 3 saves, and that is that modifier for that rating? No, each variable operates independently. I actually think the way it works is that each category controls like one of the 10 big available stars. So, no, if you go for 0 saves, that doesn't give you extra leeway in any of the other categories. But you get up to 2 saves, and you get a single continue. All right, off to the church. It's 2 saves. 2 saves and 1 continue, Tara. So the general consensus, and after looking at it, I certainly agree with it, is that the best places to use your 2 saves are at the end of the Nightmare School, right before fighting the Split Head, and then at when you come out into the amusement park after the Nightmare Sewers. Oh shoot, almost missed my exit. Frickin' dog. Sorry, I'm messaging somebody. There is the K. Gordon key. So in this house, we get some more ammunition. There's a save point. Sorry guys, my nose is running a bit too, but I don't want to let the clock keep ticking. Let me save and pause the game again. Ah, goodness. All right. So I will take the brief moment required just to show you the map, and we're now headed to the Balkan Church there in the southeast corner. Ah, yes. I wasn't crazy. I did remember that health drink. This is where I want to be. Cut up through this alleyway, and I think... Yes, there's ammo here. I knew it. I knew it. Sit down. Okay, so because the chainsaw is the bigger pain in the ass to get, I'm gonna do it first. So, bear with me. I'm actually going to skip the church for a moment and go straight for the gas can so I can zip back and pick up the chainsaw. Because you need to pick up all of the specialty weapons, so we need to get used to doing the ones we've unlocked. Hey, Sal! Lovely to see you. Welcome back. It has been a while. I was telling people at the start of the stream... It kind of feels like it's been forever. It's actually only been a couple of weeks, but... Welcome back. It's great to see you. How have things been? So, in next sphere mode only, you can pick up a gasoline tank. In this garage. And that gas tank allows you to fuel one of the chainsaw or the rock drill. I'll go ahead and do the loop back here as well. Get this ammunition. Then we need to double back to the chainsaw shop after picking up the gas tank. Yeah, Tater, we got the bad ending on the first run, so we're going to do the bad plus on this next one. We're still going to fight the incubator as opposed to the incubus, but we are going to save Sybil. Alright, so... Again, before heading to the church, if we cut left here, sorry guys, my nose is still going. Need to pause again. That and I'm messaging someone. Alright. One more. It's like I'm leaking brain fluid. I just have this clear nonsense running out of my nose. It's not a COVID symptom, is it? I don't think so. Get the chainsaw! Oh yeah, so we have to use the gas can to pick up the chainsaw. Now we can't actually use the chainsaw. I know we're all very disappointed. Using any of the collectible weapons tanks your rating. But you do also have to make a point of picking up all of the collectible unlockable weapons. How's my health? I think that's the only hit I've taken, so I should be fine. Alright. That little interlude done. Into the church we go. Hello, Dahlia. No groovy. Afraid not. Dahlia's absolutely nutters. She leaves us a key we need, but she stacks that little pyramid on top of it. So it's impossible to pick up the drawbridge key without taking the Flauros. That becomes more important than you'd think. Off we go. So with that done, we are ready to head over to Central Silent Hill, the shopping district. Don't miss this first aid kit and shotgun shells. You know you want it. Now down here is the rock drill. The second thing that we can get with a gas can. Here is the shopping district map. And another health drink. Yes. Power tool used for cutting down trees, etc. Highly deadly. So here we use the drawbridge key. Press the switch. That weakness is the Illuminati. You want to cross the street almost immediately after crossing the bridge. Nab another health drink. And here we have some handgun ammo. There could still be a chainsaw massacre. Our first stop is going to be the police station. Not a fan of the rompers. Ah, and that would be why. Probably need some help now. Oh no, I'm still good. Off we go. Okay, inside the police station we got 2 bits of handgun ammo on the counter, shotgun shells on the bench. Because we all know they just leave ammo lying around the lobby in real-life police stations. Yeah, why not? That sounds fun. I'll do it inside the hospital. We'll give them a whirl on the doctors and nurses. Sound good? Alright, let me... Yeah, I want to head down Wilson Street, because there are some items in an alleyway just a little bit farther east of the hospital that I would like to pick up. Oh wow, just 2 shots. Not bad. Nope, need to go farther east. There we go. Handgun ammo, health drink. Now to the hospital. Oh, hi. Here in Texas, they just hand you a complimentary 9mm when you walk into the police department. It's actually funny. You want to talk about Texas a minute. One of my law school buddies, after he graduated, he clerked at the Texas Supreme Court, and the judges there actually kept shotguns strapped underneath their benches. They used them during court. Alright, so here we are at the hospital. We're rolling up on one of the creepiest atmospheric scares of all time. I freaking love this. Yes, those were gunshots. Alright, here we meet Dr. Kaufman. He's kind of a dick. I think this is how we get to reception, where we get a first aid kit and the all-important map. They use the shotguns to order silence in court. Exactly. You clearly know how Texas is. Yeah, we can't open that. Here's where we get the basement map, because it needs its own separate map, because of course it does. And here in the conference room is the basement key, so hooray, we're going to the basement! Straight away! How glorious does that sound? Are you as excited as I am to go to the basement of the creepy hospital? Now, we do want to save Sybil, which means we need to get the plastic bottle. We're going for the bad plus ending this time. That brings us to the director's office, where we can use the plastic bottle to scoop up what little of the liquid is left. The remaining liquid is emptied into the plastic bottle. Now what have we here? Use the basement key. Come on. I think on our first run, the only door we can enter is the generator room. The in-house generator powers elevators, ICUs, and operating rooms only. Well, heck yes, we'll turn it on. I'm gonna check myself on that, but... yeah. Elevator we go. Here it comes. Let's try the first floor first. Yeah, I think going in order is a sensible thing. This is the only door we haven't tried in this hallway. Yeah, let's try the second floor. Let's see. Zippy, I don't know enough about guns. Why would no one buy a Taurus firearm? Curious about that. Floor 3. Also locked. Well, huh. What on earth should we do? Oh, look, there's a 4th floor now. That creeped me out so damn much the first time I played this game. Ugh. The magically appearing 4th floor. And just like that, we're in the Nightmare Hospital. I can just tell you that you can't open any doors on the 4th floor. So we can skip those in the interest of time. Room 301 has an empty bird cage. Room 302 has shotgun shells, an old but usable VCR, and a save point. Okay, so we've saved here. Let's just give the chainsaw a try. Oh, wow. I didn't realize I'd been tagged again. Come on, now I need to find something to kill. Wow. I have to say, the chainsaw actually kinda sucks. So there you go. But I kinda knew that anyway. Like, everybody says if you're going to use one, you should use the rock drill. It's so much better. It featured a curved frame, so it could be hidden in a thigh holster extremely well. Has literally the worst iron sights on any gun ever. Came with no oil or anything. That all sounds very bad. Yeah, am I the only one who noticed that the chainsaw kind of sucked? Although I will, like I said, it actually has a red... It has a reputation for being kind of a garbage weapon, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. There is a health drink. Yes, of course I'll take it. Alright. Plate of turtle. When your chainsaw ain't groovy. I have clever viewers. Makes me happy. I don't think the linen room has anything in it. Nope. Storage room. There's a blood pack, first aid kit, and handgun ammo. They should use emergency hammers as iconic horror movie weapons instead. Agreed! The emergency hammer kicks so much ass. And I'm about to get it! I'm excited. See, room 306. There's a plate of cat. 307's jammed. Now we can take the elevator. I'm gonna take the elevator straight to the basement. I want my hammer. Yes! Dead. Alright, now for the morgue, I just happen to know that I want to lead with my shotgun. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. Now. Shotgun one, hammer the other, get the health drink, and get the ampoule. From here, I'm going to head back to the 3rd floor. God, the hammer is so strong. Two whacks and she's done. You see that shit? Room 201. there's a lighter. We will need that. Jammed. Jammed. Need the blood pack to get by this thing. That's good for the plate of Hatter. Let's try these bathrooms next. Now I can tell you we need the 4th plate before there's any reason to go to the nurse's station. So let's bop down to the 1st floor. I'm loving this gun convo, y'all. What about these bathrooms? That's a no. That's a no. I need to interject here and say I don't feel like the hammer's getting enough admiration from chat. I'm just putting that out there. Got handgun ammo. No, the hammer's forever. I will trade no bullets for a health drink. Don't bring a gun to a hammer fight. So here's the 4th and final plate we need. We'll go ahead and give it another save. Dang it. That was my bad. I knew right away I had the timing off on that. Doesn't matter though, we're practically drowning in health drinks. And we can get 3 more out of the busted vending machine. And so with that, we need to go back to the 2nd floor. So now we can solve the nurse's station puzzle. Squall's Gunblade. Oh, I got the green and yellow backwards. Sorry. Come at me. There we go. Now we can unlock that. Not that there's any particular need to, but we can. What other... What's a halogen bar? You mean like the overhead light? You mean like the overhead lights? I just cooter stomped her. That I did. Crowbar on steroids that firemen use. Basement storeroom key. We're gonna need that. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds epic. Disinfecting alcohol, we need that too. Come here, you. First aid kit. That's it for 206, but that's fine. Back to the basement now. That is where our new storeroom key is pointing us. A crowbar with a nail puller and ice pick, and one of the pry ends is curved so you can wrench car doors open. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. That needs to be in more video games. Alright, so the basement storeroom. There's handgun ammo. Do I need a cough drop? I don't think so. I feel okay. But, I'll tell you what I do actually want is some chewing gum. I'll grab some while Harry pushes the cabinet. A little bit of mint often helps me a lot. Oh my gosh, Rory's here! Rory, thank you so much for the host! Happy birthday, buddy! And thank you for the sub! Wow. Yeah, I know it is very, very late in the in the great white Northland. Well, out east anyway. But really, thank you so much for stopping by and for the resub, and I hope you had a great birthday. Dang it. Wow, she didn't do much damage, though. That's good. Crud, I forgot all about this tag team. Alright, that was a lot of hits. I'm gonna use a health drink. Let's just go clockwise. Right. Thank you for that, Akira.
What's this?
Skip the scene, but we find the photo of Alessa and an examination room key. Right, you can get the tape in here. We're not going to bother watching it, but we will pick it up. Just like that, believe it or not, we are done with the hospital. This is why I'm getting my gun back out, because it's a much better weapon. Much better weapon for being out on the streets. Oh, I forgot. One more doctor. Now we're going to switch to the handgun. Because now we're a cutscene away from being back on the streets. This is where we meet Lisa. Sorry to be skipping the scene. Now we wake up.
Dreaming?
Now we wake up and get yelled at by Dahlia, which is irritating. I would much rather be with Lisa. Much rather. Alas. We're back in the normal hospital. We need to head to the antique shop now. We will save, we will exit. There's one health drink we can get along the way. Apart from that, I'm just beelining to the antique shop. But I am going to get the health drink, and I will actually probably fight a couple of monsters to do it. Under normal circumstances, I would call it a waste of resources, but I am trying to practice getting more kills. As a general proposition. There's the health drink. I'm doing very well with ammo, I'm pleased. Alright, now it's time to beeline to the antique store. Do a serpentine when you hear enemies nearby. That's just basic. And there we are. Use the antique shop key. Turn on the light. Save the game. Move a cabinet. Skip a cutscene. We're about to see Sybil again. It's been a long time since we saw her. I skipped the cutscene with Sybil. And so we see the freaky altar. Grab the axe. Skip more scenes. And now we're in the nightmare version of the town. Not just one little piece of it. Oh no. Whole damn town. Now there are no pickups out in the nightmare town. Not this section of it anyway. So just make a beeline to the town center. Crud. Oh, that's bad. Whew, that was a lot of bad guys. We were pretty lucky to only take one hit, flooding that turn.
Cheryl!
Mooney, hi! How are you? Thank you so much for the resub. It's been quite a while. How have you been, my friend? Welcome back. Alright, so ignore the radio sounds. They're actually harmless. But you do want to hit the jewelry shop. There are 2 boxes of rifle shells. And a first aid kit in here. Gonna equip the shotgun for this next portion. And I am going to save. That's true. I forgot you don't like the scary games. Well, I mean, the good and bad news. I mean, obviously I'm playing one tonight, but we're not in Spooktober anymore, so I'm going to play a bigger variety of games. See, one of the very best things you can do in this fight is bait him into crossing that grating, get a few point-blank shotgun blasts in him, and now this fight's already over. You know, some ups and downs over the last couple of weeks, but generally speaking, I'm doing very well. My state's on the verge of another lockdown. Frankly, it should be locked down already, even though it technically isn't. But all things considered, everyone close to me is still safe and healthy, so I'm doing really well. How about you? Alright, so now we are making a run to the police station. Work has been long and frustrating. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, so the police station is fairly normal. Rifle shells, handgun ammo, and a very welcome save point. I'm in good health. We'll grab those from this little pit stop, and then we will run back to the hospital, as instructed. As instructed in a cutscene I very much skipped. Straight into the hospital we go. Now we can go back and visit Lisa in the same room where we found her before. Crazy, right? There's a cutscene with her where we decide to take where we decide to take the sewers out to the amusement park. Now you're gonna want to arm your rifle and save again. You'll notice that last boss got away. We didn't kill it. Well, that's about to be rectified. Now, pretty much every boss in this game besides the first one, the split head, you have the resources to just tank. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Oh yeah. Halloween was great. Got him. So my family is really into Halloween. We do like really detailed pumpkin carvings. We've got a storage unit full of Halloween decorations. Like really scary ones, like haunted house prop level Halloween decorations. Yes, we beat Mothra. Took nearly all of our rifle ammo, but that's okay. We're not going to use the rifle again until the last boss. Now we're outside, all is well. We can head back toward the school, which is where the sewer entrance is. And for actually giving candy out to kids, I really like what we did too. A lot of people did something similar, but we bought like a really big PVC pipe. And so when kids came to the door, we just slid candy down the PVC tube into their hands so we could stay distanced and everything. We got a surprisingly high number of kids, too. I think we got... I mean, on a normal year, we get close to 400. This year, we got about 150, which was a lot more than we expected for the pandemic. So, yeah, Halloween was great. How was yours? So the game does us the favor of warping us to where we need to go. This is, in fact, the waterworks Lisa was talking about. Use a melee weapon to break the padlock. If I can just convince Harry to aim at it. Oh, I think you might actually need to investigate it first. Yeah, there you go. Now, something horrifying happens in the sewers. If you're not paying attention. Your radio doesn't work underground. That's the horrifying thing. So we can't rely on our radio to tell us when enemies are close by. For the duration of the sewers. I should just use my handgun. Got more than enough ammo. That's correct, Tara. A kick finish counts as a melee kill, not a shooting kill. Trying to keep a Is it even a video game if there's not a sewer level? I submit that it is not. Yeah, this is playthrough 2 of 6. I'm not keeping count of my kills yet. I'm still just kind of trying to get a feel for things. And work on speed strategies. Halo's not a video game. Touché, Zippy. Here's where we get our sewer map. And sewer key. And a save point to boot. Man, how would you feel if you were the guy whose office was inside the freaking corner of the sewer like this? I submit that guy's job sucks. I hate when they're on the ceiling. I hate it a lot. I hate it very, very much, and I want it to stop. Here's where we use the sewer key. First aid kit. My desk is 4 feet from an open toxic waste flowway. Up to level 2. Oh, you thought you were done? You aren't done yet! Almost missed this first aid kit, but I didn't. Yeah! Take that! How do you like them apples, son? Harry, why the hell would you shoot the one that's already down instead of the one that's rushing to bite your ankles? Harry and I often have profound disagreements about what should be the priority target. Alright, good night, Mooney. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for the resub. We'll be playing some non-scary games soon, I promise. I'm actually kind of eager to get back to Skyrim, among other things. I have a lot of open projects. I think for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be a real variety streamer. You won't know what you're going to get. Right, I remember this too. You want to stream with a box of chocolates? I mean, you just want to watch me eat chocolates on stream? Is that what you're saying? I'll need to save up some calorie space, but it sounds pleasant enough. Yeah, here's this. A sewer exit key. Run the fuck away! Screw those things. Alright, there's the end of our first sewer level. Hope you didn't think you were getting away without a nightmare sewer, though. That comes a little later. Now, we've managed to make it to the resort area. Resort area map. Handgun ammo, of which we just used a substantial amount. Rifle shells. First aid kit. It's a handy little resupply. As far as pretty much anything else goes, it's all internal one way or another, so we're just gonna get started right at Annie's bar. Oh, come on! Bad touch. Alright, so we meet Kaufman here. We save him from a monster. I'm going to check my health. Okay, I'm fine. That's good. 2 health drinks on the bar. Kaufman must have dropped this. Looks like it's full of stuff. We got a Kaufman key and a receipt. The receipt is for the Indian Runner, and it has the code 0473 on it. So we can save here at the bar. Now we're ready to head to the Indian Runner. No bad touch. Just run away from that. So from Kaufman's receipt, we can surmise that the code is 0473. Use my whistle for the next application of bad touch. Alright, so inside here we get rifle shells. Open the drawer for a safe key. Inside the safe, we find the drugs. Health drink, and here's where we get the backdoor motel code, 0886. Now we're doing the motel. Ah, bad touch. That didn't exactly go well, but doesn't matter. I'm drowning in healing. 0886. In here we get the magnet. And this is the garage where, remember, we're going for the bad plus ending, so we're not actually going to come back here and open the gas tank, because that's what would push us into the good ending. I thought there was another item in here. Am I crazy? I am crazy. There isn't. Now we can just unlock the front door. And we can save. How much time do I have left? You mean in terms of clear time? I just crossed 90 minutes now. But it doesn't matter because I have to do everything on the 10-star run, so I might as well get used to doing this loop and including it in my playthroughs. You only get 10 stars if you get the good plus ending. The only room we need to go to is 3. That's the one on the Kaufman key. There's a health drink in the bathroom. Push the shelf. Use the magnet. That gets us the motorcycle key. And this is where we drop this thread. You You wonder what kind of batteries are in his flashlight? I mean, we've only been going an hour and a half right now. That's not that bad. Or maybe it is. You would know better than I would, Tara. Alright, don't miss the health drink and rifle shells. And now get ready for the final shift to the nightmare. We never come back to normalcy after this. Bye-bye, Normal Town. Good point. Alright. There are 2 pickups to make over here. Shotgun shells and a health drink. And now we are just making a beeline to the boat. Fuck, I missed the stairs. I missed them twice. Woo! There we go. All right. Cutscene. Alright, 3 pickups in here. Got handgun ammo, rifle ammo, health drink, and a save point. Now it's time for the lighthouse run, with 1 first aid kit to pick up on the way out. Shoot, I messed something up. Yeah, there it is. Alright, here's the optional first aid kit. Well, missable. Missable's a better word. Then you cut back here and go up these stairs. And we made it. Lighthouse. Yeah, optional was the wrong word. It's missable. Alright, up to the top. This whole part is just one giant Leroy Jenkins! Yes, it is. Alright, so there's a cutscene at the top, and then you're just sent back. Thankfully, you don't have to make the run again. It warps you back to the boat, which is a freaking blessing.
Sybil hasn't come back.
I forgot he was yammering. Alright, we'll save again with that little sprint over with. Now we gotta sprint back through this part of the run into the nightmare sewer entrance. I told you they were coming up. Leroy Jenkins! Really? You're gonna make me loop around to the actual freaking ladder? I mean, that's a solid meme, Tara. It stood the test of time for a reason. Alright, here's where Sybil gets ganked. Good news is we get to save her this time. Alright, that's the actual way forward. I could have sworn there was an item pickup in here. I guess I was wrong. Yeah, we're very near the end of the game now. Probably about 30 minutes left, I'd say. Excuse me there. I'm fine. Excuse me. I'm fine, Tara. That was just a little spit choke. Alright, come on. Go, Harry, go. Oh, these guys. I forgot about that, asshole. It's alright, we're clear. Now we just have the amusement park and nowhere, and we're done. How about that? Yeah, a glass of water. Well, a drink would be good. A drink would be good. One of my mini Pepsis. Ha, no. No gin tonight, Zippy. I like where your head's at, though. The good news about the amusement park is there aren't any pickups. So it can be confusing to get around, but you don't really have to worry about missing anything. There's the save point, just like I promised. You've sworn off alcohol until you're employed again? Well, I respect that, Tara. I think that's actually a good thing. I didn't drink for a few months, at least, after, you know, the separation last year. Mad respect for breaks like that. Well, we can go up there, but that's not... I don't think there's a point. Unfortunately, there's not a map for the amusement park, so you just have to feel your way around, but the merry-go-round is what we're after. Alright, now I want to save Sybil this time, so we still need to dodge her until she throws away her gun. Yeah, ouch. I think she gets 10 shots. Come on. Might only be 6. It's either 6 or 10. We have to wait for her to run out of ammo. I think yeah, it must be 10. Oh, she got me again. Good thing I have a boatload of health. Oh, she didn't shoot that time. 8. Come on. And she tries to do that slap. There's 9. Okay, that should do it. Yep, there she goes. So once she's out of ammo, she'll do this, where she grabs you, and that is when you can use the unknown liquid on her. I thought so anyway. Boom. Saved her! Now, I'm gonna watch this cutscene since we haven't seen it yet.
Sybil! Wake up! Snap out of it! Sybil!
Harry, what happened?
Shh! Don't talk. I'll take care of you.
No, we're gonna have to skip them because cutscenes count toward your
Hurry.
runtime.
Why did they take your daughter? Why her?
I'm not sure myself. But, you know, Cheryl isn't my biological daughter. I actually haven't told her yet. She probably already knows anyway, though. We found her abandoned on the side of the highway. Nobody knew where she came from. We didn't have any kids of her own. My wife was sick,
Yes, Tara.
and it didn't look like she was getting any better. So we took Cheryl in.
So in that case,
There might be some connection between Cheryl and this town.
so what do you do now?
It's last level time. That's all that's
Cheryl
left.
is my daughter. I will save her no matter what.
I'm only skipping ones that we've already seen. But yeah, playthrough 4, the good plus ending where we see every scene. I think it's a good idea to watch them all on that run too, so we will.
Harry.
And here we are. Nowhere. Last level. The elevator doesn't appear to be working. Key in the faucet, can't get it out no matter how much I pull. Excuse me. Nowhere like the amusement park has no map. We saw this birdcage before, but now there's a key in it. There's some handgun ammo. It's locked. The word Phaleg is carved on the door. Old clock. There's a square hole in the center of the clock. The hands of the clock. It's a key. I can't get to it because of the glass cover. Well, this looks like the antique shop. First aid kit. Shotgun shells. And another save point. I mean, why not? Nurses! I remember you. I still have your favorite friend here. Come on. Get over here. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so that's... It's locked. It's locked. The word Ophiel is carved on the door. This one's locked with the word Haggith. This one we can get into. Right, I remember. Screwdriver and pliers. The pliers are the significant one. Go back to the faucet one. Get those pliers, Harry. And there's a key of Ophiel. That's this one. That lock is jammed. The door can't be opened. I know the solution to this puzzle, but I'm going to try the other doors first. Jammed. Can't be opened. I know this one too. Jammed. Can't be opened. Jammed. Can't be opened. Jammed. Can't be opened. Jammed and can't be opened. Alright. I am going to do this one first. We end up... There are clues that I described in my first playthrough that I'm skipping. You end up typing in the word alert to unlock the door. I was gonna say, I don't think this room has anything in it. Now we wind up in a morgue that has an amulet of Solomon in it. Now is a sad, unnerving cutscene with Lisa. This one is 6. This one's 8. And this one is 4. Yeah, I like the music too. And I actually really like the cutscene. I find it effective. Here we get a Stone of Time. I don't know how she got behind me so consistently, but doesn't matter. I keep saying I'm drowning in health anyway, so... Go back to the clock, which I think was in here. Yep. Use the Stone of Time. The Key of Haggith. Don't you put that evil on me, Tara. Haggith is this one. And takes us to the elevator. We're on floor 1, so I guess we'll do 2 first. Oh, hi, Morgan! Well, I appreciate you dropping by to say hello. Sleep well and good luck with the second graders. It's lovely to see you. Come here. Alright. That's where I came in. Right, jammed and can't be opened. Right, yeah, okay, I have my bearings. Second door. Jammed and can't be opened. We can get into the third room. Oh, look, it's the jewelry shop. A crest of Mercury. Rifle shells. And a ring of contract. Jammed. Jammed. I would love it if I could just bait one of you. Hey, that worked out really well. Awesome. Okay. Jammed. Jammed. Unlocked. Now this is an important door. This takes us back to the first floor without having to use the elevator. So just bear that in mind. Jammed. Handgun ammo. And a camera, which we need to solve puzzles on the third floor. Jammed. Jammed. In here we can use the screwdriver to get the steel plate off the wall. But we can't get the key until we shut off the generator. Which we don't want to do yet anyway, because we still need to use the elevator to get to the third floor. That's everything we can do here for now. Let's ride the elevator up to level 3. So use the camera on these pictures. That gives you the puzzle solutions. health drink. And that's it in this room. There's some important flavor text in here, too. This is where we get a little advancement in the form of the birdcage key. Alright, it's through here. One extra step. Now we can open the birdcage. For the key of Phaleg. Invisible stalkers. I hate these things. The word Bethor is carved on the door. I'm just going to go clockwise with these. Skip cutscenes. Here we get an Ankh. Oh, this is the final room. Skip that for now. It's locked with the word Aratron. 2 other doors to try here. This looks... I think this was a storage room in the original original level. Yeah. Right, and then we got the bag of jelly beans here that we rip open. And immediately find the key of Bethor. Right, here's the VCR where you can watch the video, your old videotape if you want to. And this is the only time in the game where you're actually able to see it. Let's see, let's try this last door before we go unlocking new ones. Ah, yes. Use the Ring of Contract to seal the chain. The chain is fixed with the ring. Now you can take the Dagger of Melchior. This is an insta-kill if you fail to close the chain. Just, you know, in case you were wondering. So now we use the key of Bethor here. That lets us turn off the generator. Oh, Walt! Hey, buddy! Oh my goodness, it has been a while, my friend. How are you doing? Welcome, Walt. Welcome, Raiders. We are just at the very, very tail end of Silent Hill 1. We are about to beat this game. I miss you too, buddy. How have you been? Still killing Valkyries, or were we doing something else tonight? Walt is always hype. Hollow Knight? Oh, how are you liking that? I've never played it, but I hear really good things. Vix, hi! I haven't seen you in a while. I've missed you. I have missed you too, Walt. How have you been? I mean, I've only really been MIA for about 2 weeks, but I know that feels like 6 months in COVID world. Colorado's good. We, you know, COVID is out of control here, and we're about to go back on lockdown, but that's not really any different than anywhere else. Red line, hello, hello, thank you, Raiders. Yeah, Vix, what the hell? I'm just kidding. Better late than never. It's really nice to have you here. I'm just gonna skip those nasty demon children and run right down here. Use our last key. Skip another cutscene. And get the final puzzle item we need to access the last boss. A Disc of Ouroboros. So with that in mind, yeah, I do have all 5. Let's equip and reload our rifle. That's what we do for this thing. You tried to go into lockdown and the city got sued? Oh my gosh, what city is that? I mean, I think people filed suit here too, but it's not like it was able to stop the lockdown, because pretty clear and present public health concern. Alright, so we gotta use our 5 puzzle items on this door that we've been collecting. The Amulet of Solomon. Your family would turn off all the lights and watch your uncle play this. Those sound like excellent / traumatic memories. El Paso, oh yikes. That unlocks the door. Now we will watch the ending, because this is the only time in this chain of playthroughs that I'm going to do the bad plus ending. So I want to make sure we do get a chance to watch it. I see Sybil's alive. But we still got the bad version of the last boss. Alright, so the second you get hit, you want to use one of your ampoules. Reload your rifle and keep going. And boom. Just like that. Tank the last boss, done and done. You guys got here, like, right at the end of the game. I was not kidding.
Daddy.
Yes, Vix, I am in a basement.
Thank you, Daddy. Goodbye.
Unlimited power. And then Harry tries to despair and let himself die again, but because we saved Sybil, she makes us, she hauls us out of here.
Can't leave like this.
Aren't I scared?
This can't be happening. Cheryl!
I mean, kinda. I'm sort of,
Cheryl!
very, very gradually in my free time, I'm pretty much turning it into an apartment. Like, I've got a mini fridge and a bunch of... Okay, so... Credits. There we go. So I've never done the bad endings before. I guess bad plus, we don't see Harry dying after the crash. But he's very unhappy. I'm gonna speed up the credits this time. Oh. Never mind, I can't. At least it's a pretty short credits. Well, I still have my endgame statistics to look at, but Walt, I want to thank you so very much for the raid tonight. You know I really appreciate that. Raiders, thank you so much for stopping by, for sticking around. And I'm looking to see if there's anyone I want to pay it forward to, but... Yeah, truth is, I don't really see anybody... I don't see any of my people online streaming right now. I think we'll check out my end stats, and I'll say thank you and good night. Yeah, well, I mean, I should be around more steadily now. You've been passed around so much tonight. I mean, Vix, is that really different than an ordinary night for you? Vix, it feels like you haven't streamed in a while. Voice Talent Agency. Stars! Alright, so the third playthrough of this is in the somewhat near future. It'll be on hard mode, and we'll be going for the good ending. Oh, Konami. Back when you were loved. Back before all the bad things. Before all the bad touch. Oh yeah, here's the rest of the ending. So it does show us Sybil being alive.
Harry. Go.
Thank you, Rick James. What did the five fingers say to the face? Slap. Alright, so we're skipping the blooper reel too. Okay, so how did I do this time? Hey, 6.5. I mean, that's better than last time. I still didn't kill enough enemies in either category. My time, 1 hour, 58 minutes, 15 seconds. So I need to only save twice. Although, I didn't actually die even once, so I don't actually think the saves are going to be a big problem. I need to finish on hard, which is going to happen from now on. I need to get the good plus ending, which is 2 playthroughs away. I did well on continues, I did well on items. I did well on aim. So I need to kill more enemies and go faster and get the better ending. So same collectibles this time, but next time we can get the rock drill as well. So let's save. Next game mode, hard. And that gets us to the next sphere. And that is going to do it for me for tonight, everybody. Walt, thank you so much for the raid. Everyone who was with me the whole time, everyone who stuck around for that little ending, thank you so much. And I am planning to be back on Thursday night. I have been, if you want to know why I've been a little less present on stream lately, I've been sneaking off to see a little somebody, but the week before Thanksgiving, we are going into full quarantine mode, so we can all get a COVID test the night before, so we can safely gather for a Thanksgiving meal. So, starting Thursday, I'm going to be in full quarantine for a week, so there will be a lot of streams between now and Thanksgiving. I am looking forward to that. I hope you are too, and I hope you have a wonderful night. I'll see y'all